I close my eyes and colors fly. There's no hiding from your grace. I can't deny you're half of mine, and it's unrelenting chase. I was on the edge of deception, caught up in my own hesitation, until your love took over me. So I let go and I let love show me life like it's supposed to be. On oasis, here awaits us all the freedom I'll ever need. Now I'm alive. Oh la la, oh la la. When I let go, then I find life. Oh la la, oh la la. When I let go, then I find life. When I let go, then I find life. The higher way is calling me to a life unlike before. The Father's heart is beckoning, and I can't resist no more. Lead me in the ways of devotion. I don't wanna get caught in the motions. My heart is only for you, Lord. So I let go and I let love show me life like it's supposed to be. On oasis, here awaits us all the freedom I'll ever need. Now I'm alive. Oh la la, oh la la. When I let go, then I find life. Oh la la, oh la la. When I let go, then I find life. When I let go, then I find life. So I let go and I let love show me life like it's supposed to be. On oasis, here awaits us all the freedom I'll ever need. Now I'm alive. When I let go, then I find life. 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 Oh la la, oh la la. When I let go, then I find life.
Staring into your eyes makes my heart come alive. Suddenly brought to life when I met you. Reaching beyond the skies, running deep, stretching wide. Perfect love realized here with you. Come on now. Now this love is for real, you will never let go, never let go. Oh, and it's more than just words, love beyond my control, out of control. Hands up! This is real love, this is real love. Say this is real love, this is real love. Oh. Come on, let's say. You're pulling me closer and closer. Staring into your eyes makes my heart come alive. Suddenly brought to life when I met you. 1, 2, 3, jump! This is real love. This is real love. This is real love. This is real love. Oh. One more time, we say. You're pulling me closer and closer, holding my heart to the very end. Jesus, I'm found in your freedom. This is real love. This is real love. This is real love.
I'm David,
And I'm Korea.
and this is GV Kids TV. Enjoy the show.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of GV Kids TV. In case you don't remember me, I'm Miss Adriana, and I'm so happy to be back here with you. I have a quick question for you. How many of you guys like to run? Raise your hand. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I am not one of those people. I am not a runner for sure. If you like to run, please give me some of that love for running because I really need it. However, with running, a lot of times we like to run in races. I remember when I was in PE or when I had recess, I used to run and be in races with my friends. Maybe you guys do too. A lot of times everybody's been in some type of race. How many of you guys have ever heard of somebody just quitting in the middle of a race? Like they just stop. They're just like, nah, I don't want to do this anymore. So I guess I'll just stop and not do it. It's not usually the norm for somebody to do that, right? Usually if somebody's racing, they want to win. They want to do the best that they can. They want to make it to that finish line. What does it mean to finish a race? Well, it's pretty simple. Crossing the finish line, making it to the end is when you finish a race. Have you ever won a medal or a trophy for a race? Or honestly, it could even be for any sport that you play. When you play a sport or when you do something and hear people cheer you on, you get super excited and you love to hear the encouragement and the crowd just cheer for you and hear your name. It's so great. Well, sometimes when we run a race or when we're even in some type of competition, we don't win. We might even sometimes come last in a race. I know I've come last quite a few times in a race. The important thing is not necessarily winning. It's getting to the end of that race. That's what's important, making it to the finish line. And also being proud of yourself for that and not being a sore loser when somebody might be better than you or somebody just might do better than you that day. It's hard to continue to do something when you feel like, hey, why am I gonna keep doing this if I'm just not gonna win? But sometimes that's not the point. Sometimes the point is to keep going and to make it to the end, even when you feel like you don't want to.
Well, today I think it has something to do with like a race or something like that.
I agree.
Yeah.
Do you
Finishing
remember
a race? Yeah, what?
Do you remember that time we actually raced?
Oh.
All right, roll the
Don't even
clip.
remind me. Oh no.
Go! That's not good at
It
all.
was so much fun.
No, it wasn't good.
Yes, it was.
I didn't prepare. I wasn't racing well, even though I was kind
Well.
of fast. But that was not a good race.
That
So.
might be true, but maybe, just maybe, this
Yeah.
time will be different.
Okay,
What do you
yeah,
think?
maybe it's gonna be different. Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
So
Okay, so this time we are doing a triathlon.
a triathlon.
Yes.
Okay.
There will be one, two, three
Yep.
different events.
Okay.
And we will see by the end
Yeah.
of the third who reaches the finish line first.
Okay. Well, I am definitely gonna reach the finish line first this time. I'm gonna reach it first.
We'll see.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go get ready, and because I'm gonna reach it first, and I'll see you later.
All right, I'll go get ready too.
Hey everybody, my name's Priscilla the Unicorn.
Hey everybody, hey Priscilla, my
Hey,
name
Frank.
is Frank the Dinosaur.
Oh, that's awesome, Frank.
Hey Priscilla, why didn't you do that rainbow thing you always say?
Oh, how could I forget? Thanks, Frank. My name's Priscilla the Unicorn. Rainbows! Rainbows.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, today we're reading the verse Hebrews 12:1. This is what it says. Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a huge crowd of witnesses to the life of faith, let us strip off every weight that slows us down, especially the sin that so easily trips us up.
Hey,
That's right.
Hey Priscilla, don't forget the last part.
Oh, the last part.
And let us run with endurance the race that God has set before us.
That's right. Let us run with endurance. The race. That's right. How could I forget? I love running over rainbows. Well, that's the verse for you guys today. Catch you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Wow, guys, what a great verse. Thank you so much for sharing. So, what does it mean to run and finish God's race? I'm going to give you a story that might help you guys understand. So, there's this thing called the Olympics, and I'm sure many of you have heard of it. You go to the Olympics when you are like #1 at your sport. You are at the top, competing with the best, most professional people in the world. Well, a few years ago at the Olympics in Barcelona, Spain, there was one of the greatest moments in Olympic history, and it started with a guy named Derek Redmond. He was a young man from Britain, and all of his life he dreamed of winning the gold medal for the 400-meter race. He worked super hard. He did everything that he was supposed to do to make it to the Olympics, and that was his dream. He was running the race of his life, and he could see the finish line. Well, he was in the semifinals, and he decided he was going to run this race, the race of his life. And just ahead, he saw the finish line around him. And he's running, and he's running and running and running. And then all of a sudden, there's a sharp pain in the back of his leg. And he fell to the ground on the track. And they found out he had torn a muscle in his right leg. And then all of a sudden, the medics are running towards him. They're trying to help him up. And you just see Derek struggle to his feet. He's getting up and he's hopping his way to the finish line. He's doing the best he can to finish, even though he's in so much pain. Then this one guy from the stands decides to get up and go to Derek. Well, this guy was actually Jim Redmond, Derek's dad. And he told Derek, you don't have to do this. You don't have to finish. You're in a lot of pain. It's okay. And Derek told his dad, no, I have to finish, even if it's just hopping to the finish line. I need to make it there. And so not only did Derek's dad cheer him on and let him finish, he said, okay, son, we're gonna finish this race together. We're gonna finish it together. So Derek's dad helped him, and as they're slowly going, the crowd is silent. They can't believe what's going on in front of their eyes. And then all of a sudden, when they make it to the finish line, the crowd just stands with tears in their eyes and they start cheering and cheering and cheering because he made it. He finished. He may not have won and he may not have finished first, but he did finish. And even though it wasn't the race of his life that he won, it was the race of his life where he was able to remember that, one, he persevered and he finished no matter the struggle. And two, he had somebody there who supported him and who helped him to the finish line. He'll never forget that moment that he had with his dad. Well, a lot of life is like this. We face a lot of struggles in our race. You guys, we're in a race right now. We're in the race to the finish line, which is God's race, our race to God. And there are some things in life that might hit us, might even, well, not literally hit us, even though sometimes that does happen, but something in life that just might try to knock us down, a struggle we face. Maybe we have somebody close to us who passed away, or we don't have our parents together anymore, or somebody did something to really, really hurt you. Those are some things that can stop us in our race with God, to where we're walking with God or even running with God, and all we want to do is stop and say, God, I can't do this anymore because it's so hard and it hurts, and I just want life to be easy. I just want it to be so much easier. But you guys, it's not all about winning the race and going through life super easy, happy. That's not how life is. However, just like Derek had his dad to help him, we have God to always help us in our race. Sometimes, you guys, we run this race with God and all we can do is walk, and sometimes all we can do is crawl. But as long as we keep going, that's what's important in our race. That's why we should run and finish our race with God.
What's up, you guys? Jason here. Welcome to my DudeTube channel. Man, we are here behind the scenes at the amazing race. That's right, the triathlon, the race between David and Korea. Hey, by the way, did you see my new DudeTube gear? Hey, get it out, check it out. Only $5.99. Get it right now. But right now, I think I see David over here. Right now, let's go talk to David, all right? Let's go talk to David. Oh, snap. What's up, David? You ready for the race?
Well, I'm getting ready right now. Just put my shoes on and, yeah, just getting ready.
All right, what are you most excited for about the race?
Most excited about maybe like I don't know, just doing well. Yeah, just doing well in the race.
And what do you think is like going to be your biggest challenge from winning this race?
Well, biggest challenge I think is going to be just doing better than I did last time. You know, last race I took some shortcuts. Wasn't that great, but this triathlon is going to be different. It's going to be different.
Are you going to win?
Well, we'll see. I don't know. You know, like Korea, she's got some things on me that she does a little bit better, but we'll see. Yeah.
Let's be honest. You're going to dominate. You're going to crush her, right?
I might not. I don't know. We'll see. She's a good competitor, you know?
We'll see.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
All right.
All right. I'm here with Korea. Korea, you ready for the race?
I am so ready for this race. I'm so excited.
What are you excited about?
I think I'm most excited to see both of us cross the finish line.
Cross the finish line.
Yeah.
What is the biggest challenge from crossing the finish line?
Ooh, I think the biggest challenge is not knowing what we're doing. Right?
Not knowing what you're doing. Oh, okay. Well, last thing, and most important question. Are you going to win?
Well, we'll see. I'm hoping, but I also hope that David crosses the finish line too.
But you want to like kill him. You want to dominate him. You want to be the winner and just destroy the competition, right?
You know, I think I'll just be excited whoever wins.
Whoever wins?
Yeah.
What? I guess she can be excited for whoever wins. All right.
So you guys, if we're in a race, we want to be the best, right? We want to be number one. We want to be the winner. And if we're in this race and we have competition, then what's the point of having good sportsmanship and being righteous? Well, I have a simple verse that will explain everything. In Philippians 1:27, it says, "Above all, you must live as citizens of heaven, conducting yourselves in a manner worthy of the good news about Christ." What this verse is saying is no matter where we go, no matter what we do, we're always going to be representing not only ourselves, but also God as well. And if we're going to be representing God, we need to represent him in a way that's worthy of him, in a manner that's worthy of how God is. So when we have good sportsmanship, we're not only just being a good team player, we're also honoring God as well. You know, you guys, it can be hard sometimes to have good sportsmanship. Whenever you play a game against somebody and no matter how many times you try, you just keep losing and losing. One of my all-time favorite sports to play when I was younger was softball. And I was really good at it, and so was my team. We were a pretty good team. And one time we had a tournament, and you guys, for all of you guys who play outdoor sports, you know that sports in Las Vegas, it's so hard. I remember we had this tournament, I think it was like in August, and so it had to be over 100 degrees and the sun was just beating down on us and we were so tired and so sweaty. And when you're in a tournament, you're not just playing one game or even two games. Depending on how good you are, you're playing like 5 games a day almost. And so I remember the second day of our tournament, we were doing so well that we actually made it to the championship. And it had been the longest day ever. We actually had gotten there at like 6 in the morning and we made it to the championship game at like 8 o'clock at night. And so we believe in our hearts, like, we can do this. We're an awesome team. We work together. We can beat it. We can win. We can be number one. And we had played for so long that whole entire weekend, and we played our hearts out. And we didn't win. We did the best that we could, but the other team just happened to be better. And we were initially sad at first, I'm sure. But I remember personally just being so proud of us that we were able to make it that far. And sometimes, you guys, the people you're up against, they're not gonna be very nice to you. They're not gonna have good sportsmanship. I do remember that other team, they were not very nice to us. They were yelling some stuff to us at the dugout that didn't make us feel very good. But the point is even if somebody else in your race is not having good sportsmanship, it's not for you to go back and basically do the same thing that they do to you, because that's not conducting yourself in a way that God would want. So even though we lost, I still think of that tournament as one of the best times ever, because I got to hang out with my friends that whole weekend and we played the sport that we love. Even though we got second place, we did an amazing job, and that's always going to be something that I'll remember. And thankfully, we conducted ourselves in a way that God would be proud of. And that's way more important than a trophy.
All right, guys, once again, I'm here behind the scenes at the amazing race. It's going to be awesome. I'm here at the starting line. I can't wait for this to go on. I can't wait to see who crushes who. It's going to be awesome. Oh, man.
Well, here we go.
What's going on? Wait, what? Sportsmanship in this kind of race? Where's the trash talk? Where's the roast? It's crazy. All right. Here we go. It looks like, and they're off. Oh my gosh, they're off. Oh man.